I'm not trying to. Okay, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me now? Y'all can hear me now? Just tell me if y'all can hear me. No, yes. I'm not trying to. Okay, y'all. Can y'all hear me? No, yes. Wait a minute. Yes. There we go. Okay. Can you hear me now? Okay, there we go. Now let me. Y'all can hear me now? Okay, good. Let me mute this over here so y'all won't be hearing that. Listen. Good. I'm so glad and welcome to all of those that popped into the room, honey. Yes, good. Now, y'all, let me share this over here on the Much Love Facebook page real quick. Just give me a second, and I'm just gonna share this over there because I want to make sure, let's see here. Hold on. Wait, here we go. All right. Okay. Let me post it. There we go. Now. Oh, shit. I probably put the wrong shit up. Y'all probably going to be like, now, Much Love, what kind of filth was that you just popped up right now? All right. Now, hey, babies. I know it's been a little bit. I had been coming on. Much Love ended up with the damn pneumonia. If y'all remember when I was on, I was sick and I was saying Brittany had given me, a little something because she had something. Well, honey, mine went straight to pneumonia, baby. And the bitch been battling that shit. But God is good regardless. Here I am today. All right? So let me just say this right now. And of course, y'all already know what I'm going to say. If you plan on super chatting me, which will be appreciated, please hit me up on the Cash App or the PayPal. All right. And here's my Cash App just real quick. We'll get this out of the way. It's the Cash App and the email is. I type slow. All right. Just getting that out of the way. All right, babies. God is good all the time. You just had the flu, Joyce. Hey, Adam. Child, that shit, honey. I was like a bitch down, honey. Listen, that motherfucking shit had me just down and depressed, like weak as wild. And y'all, I still feel weak as hell. Not as weak, but it's a slow process. Like, y'all, it was not a game. Ooh. Anywho. Now, y'all, let me just give a. Now, some folks might get mad at me for this and say, now, Much Love, you a woman. Now, you ain't supposed to be talking about this like this. Oh, if you think you getting the flu, you need to go to the doctor right away. And hey to all those that I missed that popped in the room, hey, if you think you getting the flu, go now where they can give you some Tamiflu. Like, I had the pneumonia, but I've heard that the flu is a beast. I hope you're not getting the flu. Expose. No, that ain't Wendy Williams. Oh, no. Thank you so much, Kay. Thank you. Thank you, Love Bug. Now, you know I got to come on. That's my, y'all, she didn't kind of help me through this damn shit because y'all, Much Love was depressed about being, feeling like that. And I guess I was stupid for feeling that way. But Lord, my love there, she sure helped me through it. And y'all, I'm going to come on camera because I got a new piece of her. Thanks to my love. She sent me, y'all, I just got to show y'all my hair. And I am going to come on with my damn face and hair on with my, wig and stuff on. But she sent me the most beautiful wig. Like, y'all, just wait. I'm going to share it with y'all. But listen, I'm going to say this now. That some folks going to be a little bit upset with me when I say this. Some women might be like, well, fuck that. I ain't with it, much love. I ain't with it. You're going to have to do better on this shit. So y'all ain't into boxing and all that shit. My husband is, all right? It's a couple of things. And Hayden, my loves, this just came in, and my loves that were already, we're already in here, and I may have missed you coming in. Yeah, I'm not into boxing and shit. But hey, Mr. 1993. So listen. So this shit comes, yes, you are. You truly are your sister's keeper, no doubt. And y'all share the most beautiful. I got another much love, baby. So this shit came across my shit. Are y'all ready? Hey, Miss Lady. Now I'm gonna cut this on and let y'all hear this before I get that. I'm gonna give this holder. I'm not giving this holder benefit of the doubt. I done gave all I can give. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna cut this shit on for y'all to hear it. I've got to make sure. Let me make this shit bigger. Oh, wait a minute. That ain't making it big enough. Hold on. Let me go back. Now, y'all listen.
It made me feel uncomfortable and frustrated that Kubrat Pulev would treat me in such an unprofessional manner. I did not encourage or consent to Mr. Pulev grabbing my face, kissing me, or grabbing my backside. I was there at the event covering the boxing match as a professional member of the press. Kissing a woman on her lips without her consent and grabbing her is not acceptable. Later that night, a friend invited me to an after party. There was an opportunity to interview more fighters, and therefore I decided to go. Mr. Pulev did not join until the very end of the night. He acted like nothing happened, but later at the party, he asked me to remove the kiss from the interview. I did not remove it, and instead I posted it because I wanted people to see what he had done to me. I wanted him to be accountable. I didn't want him to get away with it. What he did to me was disgusting.
And that's her. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. All right, let me get back over here. Let me get on back over here. All right. All right. Listen. Let me just tell you right the fuck now, bitch. I'm gonna call foul on your ass, bitch. I'm calling foul on her. Now, first of all, bitch, I could start with them overpronounced ass lips that you did. First of all, you had your lips done. And then, bitch, if you still need to draw the top half on looking like I Love Lucy lips, bitch, it's a problem. You need to go back and get your motherfucking money back. Secondly, bitch, first of all, you got your motherfucking Andre ass, and I ain't, bitch, I'm not calling you Andre. I ain't gonna say Andre for being on his lap with your titties out and shit, but bitch, I'm trying to understand. So which one is it, bitch? You want to give him a lap dance and bitch, you look like a motherfucking pro. I know it's a part-time hoe when I see one, bitch. I know a part-time hoe when I see one. Now, bitch, let's don't do that. Now, see, I'm going to pull your whole card. I'm about to pull your whole card any motherfucking way. You know, first you on this motherfucking lap dick teasing and shit. Twirling her titties out in a room full of what looks to be mostly men. Now, I know right about now, some of the Amber Rose and some of them might say, well, don't slut shame the bitch. Bitch, I didn't put her in that position. You know, I didn't put hey, Alan, I didn't put her in that position. Your motherfucking ass is sitting on there, and then, bitch, at the end, I don't know, did y'all hear her say, did you get that on camera? Did y'all hear that at the end? Because if y'all need me to run it back, I sure will. Bitch, I'm calling foul on your ass, bitch. You on his motherfucking, you sitting there riding his dick like a motherfucking pro, bitch. I'm waiting on them to make it rain, bitch, while you're trying to act like you're there as a professional journalist of sports or whatever, which there are a lot of women that are sportscast or whatever and have fought to be that and have respect. But here you take your whole motherfucking build a bitch ass body in that motherfucker with all that bulk shit you riding him with, and them bulk lips and shit and them bulk cheeks and shit. and you go in there and degrade the fuck out of yourself and the rest of the women, and I'll run it back, boo. Then you gonna say that it was not right for him to kiss you on. Bitch, you all, girl. Listen, some of you whores can't be a part of the Me Too movement. I'm gonna have to get a motherfucking cutoff for some shit. We're gonna need a criteria for this motherfucking Me Too shit. I'm just saying, we're gonna need that, bitch. Legitimate bitches have legitimate gripes and shit that went on, but bitch, clearly you are rehearsing to be a motherfucking dick ornament, bitch. Are you kidding me? You on that man's lap riding his damn dick. You dry fucking, but then in the same token, you say, no man has the right to kiss a woman without her permission. Bitch, please. Listen. Now, y'all gonna have to make me understand this shit. Because is this the new whole shit? Now, clarify some shit for me. You know, make me understand, y'all. Am I motherfucking wrong? I'm gonna run that shit back. Let me run it back for y'all tell me whether I'm wrong or right. Let me run this shit back. Pay attention. You got that on video, right?
It made me feel uncomfortable and frustrated that Kubrat Pulev would treat me in such an unprofessional manner. I did not encourage or consent to Mr. Pulev grabbing my face, kissing me, or grabbing my backside. I was there at the event covering the boxing match as a professional member of the press. Kissing a woman on her lips without her consent and grabbing her is not acceptable. Later that night, a friend invited me to an after party. There was an opportunity to interview more fighters, and therefore I decided to go. Mr. Pulev did not join until the very end of the night. He acted like nothing happened, but later at the party, he asked me to remove the kiss from the interview. I did not remove it, and instead I posted
lips, though,
because I wanted people to see what he had done to me.
No, ma'am.
I wanted him to be accountable. I didn't want him to get away with it. What he did to me was disgusting.
Listen, y'all. Okay. All right. Did y'all get it? Did y'all get it? First of all, girl, your lips done sparked a flat, bitch. You got a flat. You gonna need some fix a flat lip. Your shit then went lopsided, bitch. I'm telling you. Bitch, the way you in there working that motherfucking room by now, you ought to be done worked up on some change. She wrong for getting on him. Now, here's where, because in the comments, there's some discrepancy. To my understanding, that's him that she's sitting on his lap. And then a couple of people said, well, we don't know whether that's him. That might be another man's lap that she's on or whatever. What she mean? Like, bitch, to my understanding, that's him. Did you say Chris Rock's? I didn't even watch it. Glad to be here. Well, I'm glad I can be of help for you and your thesis. I know all is gonna go well. But what part of the game is that, y'all? Like, she really so am I wrong for thinking that this bitch tried it? Exactly the way she presented herself. You're supposed to be doing an interview, but you sitting there dry humping his absolute. Like, I'm just wondering, did I miss something? Am I wrong in what I'm saying? Am I looking at this wrong? I just need an understanding of what's going on. Like, you seriously are on his lap dry humping. And so are we supposed to, as women, we supposed to stand behind her as well? You know, Smiley, who is... I just don't get it. Okay, I'm not wrong. Okay, because I'm looking at it now. This was tried it.
You never supposed to give up. Yeah.
Yeah. If you, who is that? Mama. Okay, you gotta go that way because I'm hungry and ain't no telling what I'm gonna say. Uh-huh. And I don't want grandmother to be like, I heard you go saying too much. Now that bitch tried it. If you play, yep, you absolutely will get. I'm just flabbergasted by her though. And I just wanted to know somebody else's opinion on this. Like, clearly, this is the reason why we'll have men that won't believe some of the women when they say something went on, or why did they wait so long to bring it up or whatever. True victims have to deal with this. You know what I mean? The backlash of what she's doing. Now, girl, you did that. And in the same token, you also saying that he's wrong for getting a kiss. Like, what? And why is she dressed like that and want to be taken seriously? Now, I know some folks will say the way she dressed does not imply that he should put his hands on her. He should do this. He should do that, or whatever the case may be. What does imply that is the fact that she's laying up there dry humping him. I didn't see what happened. Alan, let me go back up here and see what happened at the NAACP. I didn't watch it. Anywho, y'all, I wanted to know that she made me mad with that shit because I felt like she makes other victims that really have been through something, you know, look bad and make everybody question them. This is the reason why we don't believe in all of that. And that's not cool. And now she out probably trying to get some money or whatever. Wait a minute. What did I miss? Who was on the awards? Did you see? What happened? Let me go back up here, Alan, because I know I'm missing something. Let me see. When Chris Rock. Whoa. I see. I missed a lot. Oh, really? He was okay with that. Well, y'all, I paid Chris Rock a long time ago, honey. I paid him a long time ago. It didn't matter whose lips. I was going to say it didn't matter whose lips she was on. She was not there to me in a professional capacity either. You know, that's what I was, you know, I'm getting at. She really wasn't, you know, and I'm lost in the sauce on that one. You know. But anywho, all right, y'all. Now, let me ask y'all this because I haven't been able to come on and ask this, haven't talked about it, and I've noticed that somebody threw Wendy Williams' name in there. Y'all, why is Wendy holding on to this man? How is it that everybody else has saw that he has said that he's not going to leave her because of the money? Why is Wendy staying, y'all? Hey, love. I'm going to get to that Beyonce thing too. Why? But can somebody tell me why Wendy is staying? Like what? Girl, you the one with the money, this, that, and the third, girl. What are you staying for? Now, the only thing I can come up with is that Wendy feels like she's never going, and her horse a trick. Yes, she's never going to find anybody else. There you go. That's the only thing I can come up with. But here's the thing, honey. I know it's plenty of men out there that'll snap up money up real quick. Low self-esteem. She's scared to be alone. She just ain't making no changes that night. I don't understand why she's staying. And y'all know I am not a fan of Wendy's. To keep her money, meaning there's no prenuptial or anything like that, she gonna get half his money. But if that was the case, then he would have been gone. Because what he's telling his baby mama now is that, and he been and said it, that he's not leaving because of the money. So it's got to be some issues there where if he does leave, it must be something in writing. Stockholm syndrome. Okay. It just, all I had to do was watch the first 2 seconds. Take a rocket scientist. Hey, Arrington. I'm wondering what is really making her stay there. Like, girl, you the one with the money. Now you done went back to getting high and shit, girl. They posting you everywhere. People are saying that's happening to her because she done so many people wrong. But at the end, meaning she done talked about everybody's business. With that being said, if we keep it all the way gutter and 100, regardless of whether she did that doesn't give him the right to do what he's doing to her. Whether the bitch is my favorite or not, which she's not. She's not one of my favorites, and y'all know I don't care for Wendy like that, but just the actual fucking factuals is this. I don't understand why she's staying. Now, she sits perched up in that chair like she got it all the way together, like her esteem is together, like she thinks this and that of herself. But yet you stand with him, and now, honey, you got a sister wife. Like, I'm trying to understand, like, it's got to be some money, something on paper, is something. And real talk, my money lies with she just don't believe she would get anybody else. Hey, love. Hey, Diamond. It may be cheaper to keep him. But he's the one saying that he'll lose. He has already said that he's not leaving because of the money. And then at this point, y'all, if she don't, hopefully she'll get the help she needs, in the drug counseling and all of that, and they can help her with that. But if she don't, and he actually gets up and leaves, y'all, I don't think Wendy's going to stand that test. I really don't. You coming back this week? Well, it'll be good to have you back. Disrespected. Look, yeah, y'all. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that. It must be something major. I'm gonna have to watch that one for myself. Too much about her, and she can't lose him. Okay, that's another thing. You might be right about that. Something ain't right in the Kool-Aid. She is looking a whole ass mess. Hey, love. It's just, you think he's abusing her? Really? You think he's sawing that tree down? I mean, it could possibly be going on. Like, I'm trying to come up with every reason. Because guess what? Wendy is not talking to little Kevin. Okay. I feel you on that, mister. I can't. It's just strange to me. And I mean, I'm sure he would be the one that would have the dirt on her. You know what I mean? Because he's all but came out, and the way it seems, he's all but came out and been like, he's the one that's, being tortured. He has to stay. He's all but let it be known he don't want to be with her, but it's the money. So, but what I get what he's saying, which is ridiculous. But what I'm trying to understand is Wendy's thought process on this. How she let this shit happen? Honey, it wasn't nothing she could do about it. That shit was coming out, but she fought like hell to keep it in there. And now every time you turn around, there's a new picture of her. Finally, them talking about her going into the, but she admitted that she was in the drug rehab, which, I commend her for that. Get the help that you need. Everybody falls short. Nobody's perfect or whatever. But I'm not understanding, if you in it, it's time to get everything toxic away from you. You know, like this is just toxic all around the board. And now the girl that had the baby or whatever, like, and you know she's never going to fully talk about that. She's going to talk around it. You know, but I just, ooh, y'all, I don't know. I don't know, honey. I wouldn't give a damn. I'd rather eat in the motherfucking streets rather than me to even think you done took my money and bought a car for a bitch. You done had a bitch. Child, please, honey. I would live off of whatever fucking money, you know, whatever half was left or whatever. I would fight that motherfucker tooth and nail. Because if they do have a prenup of some sort, I'm sure there's a clause in there that talks about infidelities, like if somebody goes outside the marriage. Like, fuck that. I think Wendy is scared to be alone, y'all. And with that being said, if he was going to use whatever knowledge he had against her, if he really wanted to leave, he could have been and said to her, listen, I'm going to put all this dirt out. I need you to give me X, Y, and Z and a divorce, and I'm out of here. What's keeping him from doing that? You know, she is better off paying half up. Absolutely. And the side chick does need her ass whooped. That bitch is so motherfucking smug and cocky and this, that, and the third. Like, bitch, you all the way outside the realm of rightness. It kills me when the side bitch be perched up like she's the number one bitch. When this bitch is flossing and they going through, if you could have kept them and this, that, and the third. You know, this whole bit, how the back burner bitch gonna be, you know, showing out like this. I get so motherfucking tired of the side fiddle assholes. Side hoes kill me, honey. They need a whole ass stupid lick, bitch. Bitch, you ain't got enough in you to be number motherfucking one, bitch. Like, I can't, oh, God. So I'd rather be second fiddle, bitch, just so I can get on Instagram or wherever the fuck I can go and talk about what your man's doing for me. Bitch, what are you getting out of that? Because the same motherfucking way you got him is the same way you'll lose him. Like, okay, so you want somebody that you know is a cheater. You know, it's like, what? What? I mean, bitch, you all the way wrong. And he don't care nothing about, yeah, I think that man hates Wendy. He gotta hate her. Introduced them 10 years ago, not realizing that it would turn into a whole affair. Now, look, I don't even want to talk about Mother Charlemagne. He can't get no time from me. Hoes don't know how to be quiet and play your part. They don't. And be gone. How she got him is how she will lose him that way. But why would you, like, to me, it's belittling of her, bitch. You basically saying that this is the part I play, second fucking fiddle. And y'all, I feel like she is getting a kick out of watching this woman suffer, regardless of whether I like Wendy or not. At the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. You get what I'm saying? And you know, you don't really, I mean, I'm watching this bitch just implode. You know what I mean? Like, we are literally watching this bitch go to a slow death. Like, real talk, y'all. You know, whether we like that bitch or not, you know, just on some human decency type of shit. Just on some, I'm a woman and she's a woman type of shit. Like, we are absolutely watching her just implode right now. Like, she is, you know, just at the edge, you know, and it's just, it's too much. And here's my thing. Even if you still ain't in love with Wendy or whatever the case may be, you ain't got to be nothing but her friend to give a fuck about her well-being or her living or whatever. Because last time I saw her, she looked like she was ready to jump. You know, I just don't get it. You know, she's not my favorite, honey, but I will say this. I pray that woman can stand this test and she move on. Like, I'm wondering, is there nobody in her life? And y'all, does she not have friends? What's the issue? Can she not, with everything what she does, does she just not have friends because she's been Mrs. Gossip or whatever the case may be? Does she not have nobody in her corner that will say, look, bitch, it is time to cut these damn strings? Like, bitch, come on. And what difference would it be if she did cut them, because you taking care of him any motherfucking way? No, he'd had a baby or whatever, so why not find you another motherfucking man? It's a bunch of motherfuckers. I know a whole bunch of motherfuckers that have fucked that P-bill bitch in a minute, honey, for them long coins or whatever. Like, what's the difference? Or better yet, how about this? How about you'll be all right if you don't get another man. Life will go on. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. Now she don't have friends because kept on like that. But like, why would she let him do that? Which, saying that takes me back to what one of my other loves just said. Could he be abusing her? Like, but 10 years though. Just imagine what Wendy has endured over the past decade. She seems to have been handling well into the public found. Right. But once everybody knew her dirt, now, did she break down because now everybody knows it? Or did she break down because he did it? Because to my knowledge, she's been doing it for a while, and then she can find out everybody else's business. I know she can find her own. Allegedly, she doesn't have any friends, phone, email, except wow. She's scared he gonna kill shit. I bet you I'd be some motherfucking where waiting to put some hot shit in his ass if he thought he was gonna. Bitch, if you give me that motherfucking knot, bitch, she got long money. Bitch, I'd have everything but a motherfucking tank. I'd be driving to motherfucking Kroger's in a tank, bitch. I'm not gonna live the rest of my days like that. If that's what she thinks, fucking. Fuck out of here. That bitch could give him one high kick and kick him out of the world. And if that is the case, she can have bodyguards and security and all of that. Fuck that. Hey, love, hey, Seven. And Sean, hey, fuck that. So that's how you gonna, if that is the case, and I would hate to think, I know it's a lot of women, honey, that live in fear of what the fuck ever, and honey, and what I would say is cut yourself loose. Bitch, go to the motherfucking range, get you a gun, get your concealed carry. Bitch, learn how to use that shit and learn how to protect you. Know how to get a motherfucker up off you. With that being said, I will just take it all the way there and say this, bitch. Getting a motherfucker up off of you a lot of time implies that you leaving them here. They can come back with some revenge. Fuck that bitch. No. And that's a sad case if that is the situation. It's out of fear. Damn. Hey, Sean. She knew. Remember, she said she always at the supermarket, that I already spoke. Right, that I already spoke about the message. Absolutely. Absolutely. I just don't know. A mother and father of both. Y'all, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Wendy, honey, listen, bitch. Now, I know me and you ain't been on the best terms, and we probably ain't gonna never be, bitch. But we gonna call the motherfucking truth right now, bitch. I'm gonna say this. You can get up off it, send that motherfucking packing, give him whatever the fuck he gonna give, and let him live with that motherfucking side hoe forever, and wait for him to get a side hoe. Don't worry about that. What the fuck ever happens after he's gone, let that be the reason. And if you scared, bitch, get you a motherfucking gun and some bodyguards and put that motherfucker down. Shit, you can't live your motherfucking life in fear and shit, and you can't motherfucking too powder or what the fuck ever until you fall out. Like death is not the answer either. Hey, Raphael. Like, bitch. And y'all, it looks like she gonna end up losing her show and everything. Like I just don't understand why she's dealing with this. Explain to your daughter when she gets grown that her mom was a side piece. Well, honey, it's a whole bunch of kids that's gonna have to explain. You know, mother's gonna have to explain, yeah, you was a side baby. We can't go to the little jamboree and shit. We gotta do that shit at night because your daddy, honey, and his other kids, we can't do that. Whole bunch of bitches got to do that explaining. I ain't gonna play that kind of game. I don't want, you know what I mean? Like, bitch, I ain't gonna willingly be the second bitch. I'm auditioning for, is this the second bitch line? Oh, this is the first. I'm in the wrong line. Bitch, the fuck out of here. I can't. He's not gonna stay with her. And now that bitch done had a baby and she gonna be shackled and maybe pull some sheets down on that coochie, honey, where he ain't gonna be getting it like he had been getting it. Oh, it's gonna be some new shit. It's gonna be a new bitch if it ain't already one. And that's what she deserves. She deserves whatever the fuck she gets. I won't say anything ill about the child because the child is innocent and has no choice in that. But that bitch deserves every bit of downfall that she gets because she's all but gloating. She's just like, fuck that bitch. You know, bitch, it don't work like that. It don't motherfucking work like that. You can't be out here fucking with other people's motherfucking men and shit and vice motherfucking versa. And thinking, oh, it's all good, whatever. If they loved you, they wouldn't have time for me. They wouldn't even make time, bitch, now. It ain't like that. We need to let him go and just pay for the man's comfort. Honey, let that be the reason. Let that be the motherfucking reason, honey, because he ain't looking like that shit. Hell, as far as I'm motherfucking concerned, they was equally motherfucking matched. I done looked at his ass. Who the fuck? You knew what Wendy was when you got her. You knew how she was building, how she stood, and all of that. You knew she was hipless, assless, and all that. When you got her the fuck out of her. And you and this bitch on trips and shit. She done just had a baby. I can't. And y'all, is it me? Am I the only one that thinks that Wendy probably wanted a second baby? No. They found weed in the baby system? No. It's going to help. She needs professional. Well, she's getting some professional help. I would think that she is if she went as far as to go to she's in a drug facility. So I know that they would have some type of mental help there. You know. And she needs that. She needs the counseling and all of that. But Lord, they done found weed in the baby system. What? And you know that irresponsible motherfucker that's the daddy. You know he probably set up and smoked weed with it and everything too. I can't listen. Honey, throw that Wendy, leave that trash in the trash. Throw that motherfucker away. Bitch, it ain't worth you just throwing your whole life, your career, and everything away for a motherfucking piece of dick, bitch. No, not in this life, nor the next. Oh, Lord. I just, y'all, I almost think we need a prayer, like real talk, y'all. I'm just looking at her like, damn. You know, and it's just crazy how another person can destroy another person's life. Take them to the point of, because she looks like she's ready to just end it to me. Hey, love bug. I'm glad to be heard. But she had many miscarriages before. I guess she feels less than because the Mrs. Pop. But you know, that's another thing. I've talked on that before. Look, if you if you can't, and I know it's easier said than done. I know I done had twins or whatever, but I don't think a woman should feel like she's less than if she's born a certain kind of way, because we, for instance, here's a good example. When children are born with Down syndrome, autism, blind, deaf, whatever the case may be, we are always trying to empower them to know that, okay, that's what it is, but that doesn't mean you less than. You just got to try a little harder, or do it a different way or whatever. We uplifting when it comes to those types of things. But women, when they can't have children, they go straight to, I'm less than a woman. Bitch, as long as I got a motherfucking vagina, and I don't care if I never had kids, I'm still a motherfucking woman, and I am reminded of that every motherfucking month. I better yet, honey, all I got to do is get in the mirror and look at these two titties and coochie, okay? You know, like, I'm so sick of even that. So many women feeling like they are less than because they can't give birth. Baby, with all of these kids out here that need to be adopted, you ain't less than if you can't have no children. Fuck out of here. Honey, you just be a mother of many, as all mothers should be. Like, that part just kills me. Women will get so in the dumps, and I would imagine that would be part of her shit, because, you know, here she done popped out a baby, and as you said, she had miscarriages before, you know, and that probably made her feel that way. But no, we tell people that's blind, y'all tell me, much love, go beyond all of that. Don't worry about that. Push through all of that. So why the fuck can't we tell women, okay, bitch, you can't have a baby, and you're still a woman? You know, so you contribute another way. So you go and adopt some children that somebody done said we don't want or whatever, you know, when they put them in adoption and all of that. Be a mother of many. You know, that don't mean you less than. Motherfuckers are always trying to establish what a woman's part is, what makes us grand or not grand, what makes us good or not motherfucking good. That's why half of these bitches out here running around with the lump asses and shit, and titties lopsided and mouths and shit done deflated and all of that. Fuck that. Shit. The motherfucking moment that simultaneously that women decide whatever the fuck I am is good enough is the moment that every woman on this motherfucking earth will be free. Do you hear what I'm saying? As women, always put the scrutiny on other women, putting it on ourselves or whatever, and man in their image and what they think we should be able to do. Just because you got married or because you bleed now, you're supposed to be able to push a baby out. And if you ain't, you're supposed to be less than. If you ain't got this much ass, if you ain't got that much titty, if you ain't thin as motherfucking wind, if you ain't built like that, you ain't, and this and that. And who the fuck is setting this criteria, bitch? Because, honey, I'm here to say my fat ass feel like I'm as grand as a bitch wearing a size 3 and 4. Fuck out of here. Huh. Who's setting the motherfucking criteria? And I guess the bigger question should be, why in the fuck are we letting these motherfuckers we don't even know set our criteria? Shit, it's like women, from the moment you come out your mama's womb, you on the motherfucking weighing scale. You know, already. A bitch judged from the motherfucking coochie, from the womb. From the womb to the motherfucking grave, a woman will be judged to the end. By other women, by her own self, by man, or whatever the fuck out of her. Fuck trying to be what her other motherfucker think you ought to be. No. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck what you think I need to be, bitch. Bitch, it's what I am, and you can take it or motherfucking leave it. And now that I know that you feel some kind of way about whatever the fuck I am, you ain't got to worry about taking it. I'm gonna make you leave it. Whatever the fuck it is, don't want it. Shit, I wouldn't give a fuck if I had a half a leg or a kickstand, one motherfucking eye, and one strand of hair, bitch. This is who the fuck I am. And I will strut my motherfucking one leg, one strand of hair, what the fuck ever, just like the rest of them. Fuck what they say about who and how we should be, bitch. Fuck that. Ooh, fuck that. I get so motherfucking tired of that. I don't know what to do. I just want to scream it and be like, stop where the fuck you are and understand that whoever the fuck you are is just fine. Take it or motherfucking leave it. Now, it's different if you want to change your body or your size or whatever because of health reasons and all of that, you know. But that worrying about what, please, And I don't know if it takes until Lord willing, y'all, in July I will be 50, and I pray God let me see it. And I think at this point, one of the greatest things that I could say is I'm so motherfucking glad to be motherfucking free of worrying about how a motherfucker perceives how the fuck I look out, what size they think I need to be. Bitch, I feel so motherfucking good about saying that I am motherfucking plus size and I'm, honey, got this crippled ass leg or whatever the fuck it is, bitch. I'm so motherfucking comfortable in that. It don't make no motherfucking sense, bitch. Bitch, I need a ticket for being so fucking relaxed in my shit. Fucking flaws and all of them is motherfucking mine. I was just searching your channel last week, wondering where in the world you be. Hey, Lisa. Is this why white children shoot up schools? Parents putting too much. I think that all parents can do that. Be free, honey. I want all y'all be motherfucking free. Be motherfucking free. I mean, live in that shit. Be the best you can be. I ain't saying just be old trifling, bitch. Don't be worried about how the fuck you look. But what I'm saying is shit that's not in your control or whatever. This whole thing of, oh, I got to, and like everybody else, bitch, fuck everybody else and what everybody else look like. No. Chew my motherfucking drawers, bitch, while you humped over backwards chewing them motherfuckers. Blow bubbles with the crouch and everything, bitch, because I don't give a fuck. All these, but honey, these flaws is mine, bitch. This what the fuck it is, bitch. So what? I'm supposed to change, bitch, because you think I should be another way? No, bitch, because if I was looking like you, bitch, I'd be you. I'm real motherfucking comfortable in being me, bitch. Try to get comfortable in being you, because if you was, bitch, you would have less time to focus on me, bitch. You being all that you giving and not what the fuck I'm giving, bitch. Simple as that. Shit. I already gave her thoughts on Carly the other day. Less on Carly's. Honey, Carly B, Lord, girl. All right, Alan. See you next time. Shit, y'all, I so mean what the fuck I just said. I did get my points of view on that bullshit. I'm so glad you back. I check for you every time I'm on here. Oh, and I love you back, boo. Yeah, I'm just telling y'all, be motherfucking free. Fuck that. Be motherfucking free, bitch. Unapologetically you. Like, don't just say that shit. The moment you decide to embrace that, I'm me unapologetically, bitch, for real. Not just, I'm going to say it every day until I mean it. I'm going to say, bitch, if that's what you got to do, honey, come to the motherfucking conclusion, bitch. Shit. Honey, please. Honey, you'll find that you just spend the most of your motherfucking life trying to motherfucking look a certain kind of way for other motherfuckers. Hey, Natasha, fuck that. Fuck out of her. Fuck, I'll give a damn. Bitch, you doing it, and I'm proud you doing it. But I'm also doing what I'm doing over here. The rest of it. Okay, now let me say this real quick, and I hope y'all, and I really do mean that, y'all. Them talking about how you look after it took 9 months to get child look. That is how they do, Miss Diamond. Trust me. Let me go on and speak on Carly B. Like, y'all, let me tell you, I said on Facebook that bitch is burning hot and fast, and that's exactly what she's going to do. And I'm going to say this. Like I said, Bill Cosby did what the fuck he did. R. Kelly did what the fuck he did. Mother Glove probably did what the fuck they said Mother Glove did. And Weinstein and the motherfucking rest of them. You better love you some you. Carly B's motherfucking ass. What's wrong? And why we got to root this bitch on for drugging a motherfucker and getting their money. Now, there ain't nothing new under the motherfucking sun. Now, back in the day, the hoes used to have the knockout men. And those were the guys they knew they'd get the trick and have him to come and knock him out. And they'd rob him. It's as simple as that. All I'm saying is the bitch did it. And now you got folks saying she shouldn't be accountable for nothing. We all got a pass. Yes, we do. We're just women online so that we can support one another. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. But unapologetically free. That's right. I tell you what, I ain't into the shirt stuff, but if you feeling good and motherfucking free, unapologetically, babies, let me give y'all my, and here you go. Let me give y'all my Cash App. You can Cash App me, love, and I do mean that unapologetically free. All right, be a bad. See, that's what I'm there for. See, I'm ready to rock with a motherfucker say, I'm a bad bitch. And you know when a bitch say that and she mean that shit. Thank you so much. Thank you, my love. Yes, no super chat. But unapologetically, baby, free. I can't do the t-shirt stuff. When I tried to do it, I didn't do it right. Baby, I'm sure. And if somebody does make one that says that, then I say more power to them. I know I can't, but I'm just telling you that I want y'all to be free in y'all shit, unapologetically free. And it is the most empowering and free thing you'll ever do. With that being said, it doesn't just apply to women. That does not just apply to vaginas. Real talk. But I realized that from minute one, you know, we judge from the door. I'm glad to see you back because these YouTube streets have been. Now you know I don't get into the YouTube street mess. I don't. I just stay where I'm at, baby. Shit, the YouTube streets is what they always been, honey. YouTube has always been a special place. Self-esteem on tree. That's right. But I mean, not just saying it, but y'all living in that for real. Like the freedom in that. And Bougie said she free. Bougie. Bouge. Bouge. Oh, Lord. Y'all, she's getting so cantankerous in old age. But I do mean that now. And, you know, again, with Carly B, she's wrong. And if they should bring her ass up just like they bring anybody else up. Just cause a bitch make a song and make something that you can, you know, dance and move to, don't mean the bitch is right. Cause here's the thing, at the end of the motherfucking day, motherfuckers are sitting back talking about whatever. They just always trying to bring her down. Let me say this to you. We all got brothers, dads, male cousins, friends, and all of that. And you would feel some kind of motherfucking way if that bitch had drugged. Yo, hey, Queen. Hey, happy Sunday to you as well. You would feel some kind of way if you saw that she had drugged your dad, your brother, your son, cousin, or something like that. Then everybody's right. Oh, no, we're going to need to throw hands, this, that, and the third. You get what I mean? Like, it's not okay. It's not okay when the men did it, and it's not okay for the women to do it. Now, the consensus is that they saying that because he had her to come to his room, he knew what the fuck was going to happen. I don't give a fuck. He thought the bitch was going to come there, give a lap dance, give a little head and some sex, and that's what he thought he was going to get from a stripper. Now, no, but that didn't imply that she should give him drugs and rob him the fuck out of her. You know, a bitch always trying to give her a pass because she made a rap song. You know, this whole thing of, you know, stripper hoe makes good. But the facts is the motherfucking facts. Thank you so much, Queen. I don't come on as much, so I know, you know, people don't know. I appreciate whatever likes I get. I do appreciate it. But the facts is the facts, y'all. It's not okay because somebody like her song. Also, another thing, I kept hearing people talking about, well, she did what she had to do to try to eat and to make it. Well, that's what her stripping was doing. That's what the stripping did. Bed full of roaches. Oh, hell no, none of them. I don't want to be in neither one of them. Excuses of that. She lived. Listen, I thought stripping was her come up. That was how she was eating. That was the struggle. You know. But I don't really know anything about Tasha. I don't know. I guess I would have to go back and look, but I don't know. I'm just going on what I saw on you know, I followed it on Facebook and I saw a few videos about it, kind of, you know, people talking about the whole thing with Carly. And also I did post because Carly B wrote some shit about talking about everybody talking about what happened, girl, like she was right. He was up on the game and beat the shit out of her just because she wanted to. Right. What if, and I'm so glad you put set up in that. I'm so glad you put set up in that because here's the thing. I'm so glad you said that because I said that on Facebook as well. For her to do some shit like that means she's the same kind of bitch. Remember when I was on here talking about the young lady who was set up about her tax money and how they left her for dead and beat her? Because if you'll set somebody up and you'll give them a drug to rob them, you'll set them up to be. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? How is it any different than somebody that would set somebody up knowing that they could possibly be killed? How is that different? That was one of my big questions. You know, how are people weighing that out? Like how are they coming up with it's okay for her to do that? And then people want to say, well, everybody's just saying that because they hating on her. Like, child, look, if she secured the bag, honey. But I'm here to tell you that it ain't just securing the bag, it's maintaining that bag too. You know, at one point, you know, when it was going back and forth between her and the whole Nicki Minaj thing, and I'm not a fan of Nicki either, you know, but it was said that, you know, Nicki should have, you know, act better. Carly's trying to, you know, be better and this, that, and the third. No, no. If you was wrong, you was wrong. And I'm trying to understand what's the difference between her setting up and drugging somebody than her being a bitch that would set up somebody like a Kanika, the Kanika young lady who was killed, or anybody else who has been set up and then killed. Like, what is the clear difference in that? You know, is there a difference? Because if you'll do something like that, premeditated as hell, you'll do the other one. You know, so fuck out of her, honey. I'm sorry. I don't agree with that. And it ain't about me having to like her or not. That ain't my get down. I like, you know, what I like to listen to, and everybody has the right to listen to what they want to listen to. But just because you follow somebody and support them in that way, does that mean that you have to agree with, okay, well, the bitch, you know, she had to drug him? Like, no, I don't know. She thinks she's untouchable and she's going to lie. She's going to burn. She is burning hot and fast. you know, and it is what it is. It's unfortunate because she does have a beautiful child that she needs to be there for. You know, it's just, you know, I just felt some kind of way about, okay, so she shouldn't be brought up on nothing. But anyhow, all these weapons about shooting and robbing people. Everybody, listen, I'm just saying, you wouldn't want her to do that. Oh, wow. Her baby got hurt. Oh, I definitely, like I said, I don't know. What I'm talking about is what happened with her and the drugging and all of that. But I would say that that's probably not a good thing to say about somebody's baby. But I don't know, honey. I don't know what they get down is or what their deal is or whatever. I'm gonna stay over here and this motherfucker over here, see. And I didn't know anything about that. But I just, you know, was curious about that. Now, y'all, let me move on to this next thing that I want to discuss with y'all. Let me get over here on the page because there was something else. Hold on, let me go back. What? Oh, girl, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. We've been through it with you, honey. Okay. Now, can we just get into this? What's going on here with the Beyonce and the dude and the, 2 kisses? Y'all, was that too much? Was that too much? I'm just going to ask, was that too much? The whole shit that went down with, if Carly, we do have. Wow, I didn't know that. That's something new. I did not know. I didn't know. I mean, I'm sure that, you know, I didn't know that, but I hope not, you know. Y'all think it was too much? Y'all think 3 merch? Okay. If I was Jay-Z, we would have told that of Image Awards up. I think it was disrespectful to her husband. I'm glad to be feeling better, Brandon. I think it was disrespectful. I'm just, that's me. I'm a stickler for the respect, and I think had it have went the other way, it would have been wrong if some woman came up and did all of that kissing, you know. I just think it would, you know, I don't know, y'all. I ain't with that, y'all. I'm gonna just be honest. I think it was too much for me. It was disrespectful to her husband, you know. And with that being said, y'all, let me say something. Like, I don't want everybody's lips on me. It should have been one kiss on the cheek. And some one of my loves on the Facebook page said, let me go and see if I can scroll down here. I knew my JT would be on there. But he said, you know, she was like, it's all good or whatever. It was harmless. He didn't mean no harm. And I get where they coming from, but here's the thing. I just think always keep that respect there. You know, don't go over that line. When a person, you know, like y'all was so serious, you know, when somebody's married or whatever the case may be, you know, there's boundaries and there's a line. Respect their husband or their wife. You don't know how somebody's husband is going to feel. Y'all might be friends from way back or whatever. You don't know whether this husband is extremely possessive or whatever the case may be. You know, in some cases, some would say, you know, you ain't got to put your lips on me. You know, we can shake hands or possibly have a quick hug or whatever. But to me, I think it went over the line for me. And that's just my personal opinion. You know, so that's just the way I feel about it. I don't even like being hugged by just anybody. I don't want everybody's mouth on me and stuff. And I just felt with her husband right there next to her, you know. And then when I kind of looked at the look on Beyonce's face, it looked like she felt it was awkward or whatever. Maybe that's just me. I didn't understand the double back either. I really didn't. I didn't understand the double back either. You know, like, what was that all about? She did look. I think he was low key. I think he was starstruck. I'm sure he was. But you just have to you have to have some boundaries there. A person's married, you just, you know, you don't disrespect another man, you know, and do that to his wife, you know. So I'm just, I'm like, yeah, that was too much for me, you know, and I'm all for respecting somebody's, you know, having respect. Like I said, you know, don't be going to people's houses when you know their husband or wife is not going to be there, you know, for sure. And that's every time, that's when you're going to pop up and shit. Like, you know, don't let me always catch your eyes following my wife's ass or whatever. Like, it can go real bad real quick. You know, so I just say err on the side of caution. I'm sure Jay-Z wouldn't have had a problem with a quick hug with boundaries, and that's it. You know, knowing that she has so many fans, so many people that love her, vice versa as far as is concerned with him. You want to be with that black bitch? Go ahead. Right. That's the next thing. But I just say, you know, don't do that. Like, everybody's man is not the fucking same. You know what I mean? Like, with my own husband, like, he ain't even rap tight. Like, seriously. And, you know, I if I'm out and somebody comes up that may be like a childhood friend, you know, from school or something, I'm instantly going to the before I'll say, how you doing? Oh, and this is my husband, so-and-so. You know, trying not to cross those boundaries because I want to be introduced right off. You know what I mean? I want that same respect. So I give it. I'm instantly like, oh, that's good to see you. Oh, this is my, you know, my husband, so-and-so, and this, that, and the third. And listen, I done had some folks to try to hug me too long, and I'll be like, you know, I'll pinch a motherfucker to make him stop hugging me so long. Come on now. That's too much. Who's to say Jay won't get Beyonce? When they get home, well, he might very well. But if he goes and if he looks back at it, if he does, I hope she says that I was very surprised with that. You know, I hope he would look at it and see that, you know, she's just as surprised. You know what I mean? And so I'm hoping that he'll see that. You know, he should reach out. Slight handshake though. It had to. He did. You know, I think he did too much. You know. And this is what I mean, like, things can go real bad. You know, men can jump from this to that. With that being motherfucking said, listen, I didn't, honey, threaten to look, hit a bitch in the throat with the hook part of the hammer. I think he mentioned that story one time I was on live. I was so serious. He was like, honey, she wasn't even talking to me. She was talking to your cousin, honey. I was ready to tear that motherfucker up. Do you hear me? I was ready to clean her cookie like, bitch, I don't play those kinds of games. And you ain't got but maybe 15 seconds, bitch, with me, you know, especially when I know you a hoe that know I'm fucking married and exactly who my husband is. You know, so I know because I've been in that position myself on the end of going the fuck off, you know, not on his end. I've seen him, you know, kind of go there. But I know from me, trust and believe that she was cussing his ass out in her mouth. I'm sure she was. You know, but I've went there before. Like, bitch, I don't know who I'm, bitch. I'm gonna get you together. And not on some, I'm gonna be talking about you on the slide where you can kind of heard me. No, bitch, I was talking directly to this bitch. Like, it ain't a game with me. Bitch, I don't play with my feelings. I'm not going to let you or him play with them. You know, so, you know, and I'm glad that I took a moment to observe the situation, though. I really didn't, y'all. I went ham. I did. Y'all went ham motherfucking bananas. Y'all hear me? Hamburger. I did. Oh, Lord. When I think about that shit, y'all, I went the fuck off. I was not here for it at all. No, bitch. No other bitch is ever gonna make me feel no kind of way about my fucking husband. I cut off my so-called best friend in high school for popping up in my husband. And ooh. And now see, I ain't mad at you, Queen, for that. Like, bitch, I know if you know me, you know that I ain't for that. I'm not gonna disrespect you and don't disrespect me. Ham on rye and no mail, yes. You know, it was what it was. I went... Child, I wouldn't have felt like if I'd have seen you do that shit, like, bitch, you knew. Why would you be going to that woman's house when you know she at work? You and her is good friends. Not you and her husband. Bitch. And even if y'all all three knew each other, once they got married, bitch, there's its rules. Like, why the fuck are you? What is it that you want when you know I'm at work, bitch? First of all, call, and if I don't answer this motherfucker, bitch, you don't need to come. Like, what? But you got some women that'll do that shit. They will know your motherfucking your schedule, your man's schedule, and shit like that. And see, I can't do old raggedy bitch like that. I ain't gonna play them games. Like, bitch, and I'm not gonna have no whole bunch of conversation with you about this shit. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna sit up and debate with you about how it looked one way, but it was another way. No, bitch, I'm gonna take it the way I fucking seen it. And whatever happens after that just does. You know, she knew. Oh, honey, I would have. I don't do that. That's why I respect people's boundaries. I respect people's husbands, wives, and you know what I'm saying? I do it because bitch, it is a criteria with me. Like, I'm giving you the utmost respect, bitch, because I don't want nothing but that back. Didn't put her hands on. And she tried to pull and throw shit. What happened with Nene? Y'all, did y'all see, speaking of that, Portia, y'all see the picture of Portia, her little pregnancy pictures? She tried the shit out of it, Queen. She did. Did y'all see that? And everybody was kind of like, why she got to be naked? Why he ain't? So what? Shit, it's her belly, her man, her pictures. Let the bitch have it. You know, and as far as Lanithia Leaks, I ain't got no more time for that bitch. I ain't talking about that whore no more. Do you hear me? I mean that. I'm not talking about that bitch. The way she turned her back on Greg, fuck that bitch. She ain't worth a conversation. Now, let me move on to the next ordeal that I wanted to talk about. Oh, I got. Who is it? Okay, hold on, y'all. Hello? Wait a minute, Mama. Hold on. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It ain't gonna take too long because I already got the meeting. And I put
hold on, y'all.
Do you use like if you use 2 cans of corn, you use 2 cans of beans? Would you use 2 cans of tomatoes?
I would. I mean, if I was using 2, I would just do 2 down the board.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just depends.
Right.
So you did, Joe. Did you do green peppers and onions, or did you just do onions?
No, I just do onions. I just did onions.
Okay, so
I didn't know if I'd like the green pepper.
Oh, okay. Did you get?
And I might try a little green pepper when I do the link sausage.
Okay, right. Because I was just getting ready to mention. Did you? And you don't have to put that much in there. You can just do, you know, a little bit of that if you want to see. Not that much green pepper, just a little bit. But just be sure you should really do your onions and your green pepper and stuff with the sausage. But it's okay. It's okay if you didn't though, but just in the future, do it that way. And so do you have your ranch dressing and okay. You need your ranch dressing and your tomatoes, and you pretty much got it, Mama. This is what your second time?
In the skillet, I got the ground turkey, and I put some taco seasoning in it, and I put a can of tomatoes in it.
Okay.
I already had the onion cut up and cooked them with the turkey.
Okay. Well, it's fine because it's all going in there. But if you decide you do want the green pepper, just do a very little bit in with your.
I will. I'll try and put it in with Lee. I just want to sure he's not forget and okay. I guess I got it then.
If you don't, just call me back. It's okay, Mama. You ain't necessarily you don't make it all the time, so it's okay if you forget.
Yeah, but I'm pretty close to it.
Yes. You are. You got it.
I wasn't for sure about that, and then I thought, well, I don't remember if I used 2 tomatoes or 1 tomato. But if I'm using 2 cans of corn and 2 cans of beans, I should use 2 cans of tomatoes, right?
Right.
Taco soup?
Yeah, she's making taco soup. If you really, now I like the corn in mine, but you could if you wanted to. That's the one thing you could do 1 can of, and that's the corn. And actually, the frozen corn is better in the bag, I think. It doesn't matter though.
I don't have it frozen in the bag.
Okay, but it's okay.
Will you answer just send me some? I'm gonna come down there and get mine tomorrow.
Brittany said, "Will you save her some? She gonna come down there and get it tomorrow."
Yeah.
She said, "Yeah, okay, Mama. Well, let me. I'm
Okay.
okay. All right.
Thank you.
All right,
Bye.
bye. Okay.
I'm going to school.
Sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. That was Mama. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Mom, do you know how to do call-ins on y'all?
No, I don't.
We're gonna have to figure. I'm gonna figure it out for you.
Somebody they've asked me about the call in, but I don't know how to do it.
I'm gonna figure it out for you.
Yeah, maybe if you can figure it out. My mom, she's making tacos soup and wanted to remember that. Y'all, speaking of that, now that she called, y'all, let me wait a minute. Maybe I should go ahead and go into it holds the texture when it's frozen in the bag. Yeah, I agree. Before I go to that, let me go to my next thing I wanted to talk about. Y'all, look at this. Now I need y'all attention for this. I need y'all to listen and hear this, okay? I really need y'all to hear this shit. Let me go back. Let me make this shit bigger.
This. I've asked you numerous times.
I promise.
Why are you breaking this like this?
Now,
why are you doing this?
Oh, for real?
Can you please leave me alone?
Why am I breaking this?
Can you please let me close the door? Can you stop?
For real, Rosie?
Why are you doing this? I've asked you numerous times to stop.
Because you feel for your safety, right?
Because I want you to stop.
Now you're setting me up, right?
No.
Okay.
What's wrong
Okay. I'm just gonna make sure we up to speed. I know there's a little lag in this to make sure. Did y'all just witness that one? I can try to make the screen a little bigger so y'all can see. Seeing your loved ones go through cancer and treatment drains you.
I tried to tell you.
Okay. All right. So we on the same page. Now, I just wait a minute, y'all. I think I need to run that shit again. Cause I really want to run this home to just whomever's listening.
I promise.
Why are you breaking this like this?
Now,
Why are you doing this?
Oh, for real?
Can you please leave me alone?
Why am I breaking this?
Can you
like
please let me close the door? Can you stop?
this? For real, Rosie?
Why are you doing this? I've asked you numerous times to stop.
Because you feel for your safety, right?
Because I want you to stop.
Now you're setting me up, right?
No.
Now let me, y'all, real quick. I'm gonna go back here because I want y'all to see something.
Promises.
Why are you breaking this like this?
Wait a minute, hold on.
Promises.
Y'all see how she's got these drawers? Now, some people might not have paid attention to this, but the way she has these drawers, this is something that she has done before. This is something that she has done before. So she has barricaded herself in there the best that she could. Let me get on back over here. That's some shit that she has done before. All right? Which says to me that she's been in this abusive relationship. This motherfucker been snapping. She been hiding from him.
What's the tea? What happened?
So, to my knowledge, she's in the bathroom. I don't know what the argument was about. Y'all, wait a minute. I'm gonna let Brittany say it real quick.
Why are you breaking this like this?
Now,
Why are you doing this?
Oh, for real?
Can you please leave me alone?
Why am I breaking this?
Can you
like
please
this?
let me close the door? Can you stop?
For real, Rosie?
Why are you doing this?
You know that.
I've asked you numerous times to stop.
First,
Because
a person
you
flipping
feel
out the
free,
first
right?
time don't flip out like
Because I
that.
want you to stop.
Now you're setting me up, right?
No.
Why are you shooting?
Oh Lord.
That's bounce for you. Scared for your life. If something like that happens, you scared for your life. There ain't no
Absolutely, absolutely. Let me say
I'm not
this.
saying kill him, but shoot him to let him know, nigga, you not, and I'm leaving you.
The fact that she had, and what I'm saying to y'all is the fact that she had those drawers pulled out that way.
Yeah.
She has already come up with mechanisms in places to hide from him.
Yeah.
This is nothing new. This is already went on. She knew to pull them drawers out. She knew that would, maybe keep him from getting in there. All right.
But if he does that to a door, like when he does that, even though those doors really don't.
I'm saying that this man has already been abusing.
Yeah.
With that being said, what is this new shit of you, instead of calling to get some help or get the fuck out of there or whatever, why are you putting it on live? Whether they have a live video of him killing you or not, bitch, I need a live video of you getting the fuck out of there.
Well, there's a double-edged sword of that, because they would be justified if it ever happened again, for her to kill him. That on that end, and it wouldn't be hearsay. It literally would be evidence to where
it would be
EPO. Yes, this is this and this. Even though at the end of the day, it's up to her whether she needs to get away from him. You know what I mean?
Right. I get that, but why? I would have been out of there, but maybe she couldn't make it past the bathroom. Maybe that was as far as she could go.
You see, she was stuck in there.
Yeah, she was stuck. So obviously there's no window in the bathroom because, bitch, that's the time to go out the window. Like, y'all, I watched this thing multiple times and I've, tried to trace down to see if this woman was okay, because that man just went ham. And we're not just dealing with anger with him. There is a mental issue there.
Yeah.
There's another thing, because he just completely lost it. And he really lost it when he knew that she let other people see his truth.
He needs to completely lose his life as well, because you can't do that.
Absolutely. So
he needs to retry it over again, hit the restart button, and it comes.
I don't know what he needs to do, but I know that I'm saying, and the reason why I'm saying that he's done this, she's decided to stay. Like you said, why ain't he dead in the motherfucker?
Or at least man, because I would have shot him in his kneecap.
Look,
out.
You already know what it is. In this family, you ought to be able to kill a motherfucker in every room in your house. The fact that she still stayed, you done came up with all this shit.
Well, that is her cry for help, though. That's what that was.
Absolutely.
That's the beginning of a cry, I guess. Because at the end of the day, she has to physically remove herself. She can't just, oh, I'm showing you signs, help. People can offer you help, but you have to be
right. You have
leave.
to take that shit.
You have to be willing to leave. You gotta be willing to leave. So she needs to leave.
I just feel like, y'all, that shit's, it ain't much, as far as I've seen, as far as somebody else doing something like that. This shit scared me. Like, this motherfucker, he was a whole nother motherfucker. And that shit he was saying, what was he even saying, bitch? Did he say, Haro, you can? I don't know what the fuck he was saying. Like, he was a whole ass demon. And I ain't gonna be able to think nothing else. But I was so fearful for her life, and like, why would you stay? You done came up with these mechanisms, so he done done it before. You done let me know that he done done this shit before. You done rigged this shit. You know how to keep him from getting in the door, so-called, or whatever. Hey, loves that just came in. But you stayed. She decided she was going to stay anyway. Like, and here's my thing. I don't know what battered, I've heard about battered women's syndrome. I don't know all the the effects and everything, but it just, I probably won't be able to understand, because none of me understands why after somebody, because he didn't just start acting this way, why you would ever stay with somebody like that. And y'all know instantly I went to thinking, does she have any children or whatever? Like, I don't even know if this broad is even alive. Like, and I know that I'm not over the top or jumping the gun, like looking at what I'm looking at. Another thing that struck me as I was looking at this shit, another thing that struck me was the fact that I looked in the comments and it was men. Y'all listen to this mantra that the men said, what they had to say. It wasn't necessarily that he scared me. I was scared for her. Maybe I should have said that a different way, because I'd have dropped him, honey. He'd had a hot one. But I noticed in the comments that the man was saying, you know what it is. It ain't nothing but she probably was talking a whole bunch of lip and then hurry up and ran in the bathroom and hit herself and start videotaping it like she's the victim. That was the mantra all up and through. And that to me, I thought was sad. So what are they saying? That this is the kind of behavior. Okay, so as a man, you're not man enough to deal with words. So words will break your ass. You know what I mean? He is a nutcase, and it's not the first time. But I was so thrown back by the way the men in the comments were. And then as I went on, it was some women in the comments off that shit too. Like, I don't know if these bitches is off that because they auditioning to be the bitches with the motherfucking man that are saying, well, she probably said some shit. They done already came up with what the fuck she did on some, I need to see the footage that happened before then. I'm saying that it's just, there is no reason why anybody would stay in that position with somebody like that. Like, I don't even get it. And again, when I say scared, I mean, I was scared for her because this motherfucker turned, everything about him turned. I couldn't even understand his words. Was he talking in tongues or whatever? And then when he was looking through that door, he looked like old dude from The Shining. Like, you could see in his eyes, he was gone. And worst of all is the fact that this, I know, is not the first time she's dealt with this. Them drawers told it all. The drawers told it all. The way she had them motherfuckers out against that door said it all. And y'all, in my head, I could just almost see her running down the hall wherever he was running when he was having a fit. and actually going into that bathroom. But them drawers told it all, that this is not his first time. You've came up with coping mechanisms, so you think, which is hiding in the motherfucking bathroom, which then makes me think, if you done figured out how to do that, why you ain't hit a motherfucking gun in that bitch? You know, and how she talk. Though this might be her last time live. She recorded it. It was something about her tone and everything. And I could also tell that she was trying to, as he was saying what he was saying, she was also trying to say, no, it's just, I've asked if you would please stop doing that, as if he deserved a fucking please. You know, like, no, I've asked, why? Don't, you know, almost like, you know, let me try to, you know, speak to the animal side and try to calm it down a little bit or whatever. No, bitch, that motherfucker done lost it. Yeah, I'm dead motherfucking serious. I don't even know if this bitch is still alive. You know, I'm going to get the link for y'all in case y'all want to go over and look at the, I hope they'll let me put it here on YouTube. I don't know if it's going to be too long. If y'all want to copy that link or whatever, you know, that's actually the link if y'all want to look at the comments. And if y'all find out some more information, like real talk, I don't even know if she's alive. Brittany, give me some water, honey. I really don't. I can't say she's still alive because she started pleading, but talking to she knew she needed to calm down a little bit and say it a certain kind of way. And maybe I'm thinking too much in that shit. It would have amped him up further, right? I would have shot Honey Sabri for what? Would have shot his ass too. You heard my baby say, why she didn't shoot him? Y'all don't nobody want to have to kill nobody, but clearly that motherfucker, he was gone. You know what I mean? I believe she was trying to escalate the situation, but I'm saying, like, girl, the first time he did it, before you learned how to put them drawers out, you needed to move apartments, move homes, change everything, leave everything, because this motherfucker ain't the kind of motherfucker that you can just leave. You got to leave this motherfucker and go to a whole nother, several states over. You know. And it's just, and speaking of that, another live, I don't know, did y'all see the live where the guy's on there beating his girlfriend up for filming him on live yesterday? Y'all, he beat her mercifully. I mean, he beat her so bad. It was so sad. And y'all know I don't like watching shit like that, and I'm going to just tell you, I can't stomach it no more. I can't play it. But it's been going around everywhere. He got mad because she was recording him on live, and I mean, he just beat her to a bloody pulp. Like, I'm serious. They're going to change names and have a wig for every day. A wig, bitch, if need be, a face to put on for every day, because that motherfucker was berserk. I just, you know, and I will warn y'all, if y'all go and find the video where the girl's being beat on live, I'm telling you right now, it ain't for the motherfucking squeamish. You know, that one has been going around. Hey, Lydia. Hey, Lydia Joy. Hey, love bug. Girl, it's been a while. Y'all, if you go, you can type it in on Google, or you can go over to Facebook and kind of type in guy beats, which is terrible. Guy beats up his girlfriend live, but y'all, and I just, let me ask y'all something, because I gotta say this too. All women of all shades have been, domestic violence can happen to any woman. But I've been noticing lately there has been a more of, I've seen more Black women lately in domestic situations than I've seen in a long time. And I don't know. I'm so glad you are still around, Lydia. It's my girl, y'all. That's my girl, Lydia Joy. It's my girl in a bag of pearls. Hey, girlie. Now, I didn't see the one getting beat up. It's good to be heard. I didn't see the one getting beat up for saying she was going to leave him as a joke. This one right here, he's just going berserk. But the other one I'm talking about, she was taping him live. They having a disagreement. He gets mad because she goes live and he just beats her. You are? Yeah. Oh, you mean on the channel? Yes, you are. Well, look at me. You are. But I'm noticing that more of that is like, and I don't know if I know that it happens. Yeah, I don't know if I'm shocked by that shit, because the women in my family are not going to take no ass whooping. Not saying the ass can't be whooped. I said take none, like continue. And it, and I asked myself, would I be a good friend to someone? And I hope, if somebody extends themselves to me and asks me need help or something, whatever. And if I don't know the information, shit, y'all to know this, I'll come on and ask y'all. But I thought to myself, if I, had a girlfriend, which I did, and she's dead now. I did have a girlfriend, Arminta White, that was in that position, but I said what I thought I should say to her. And every man she dated beat her. And it just escalated to finally the last one killed her. She had only dated 3 guys in her life anyway. And I said to her, you don't have to. She was very pretty girl. She was heavy. She was a twin. And her twin sister's name was Bernetta, Arminta and Bernetta. And they had the most beautiful voices. They sang and everything. But I said to her, like, ain't no motherfucker when she got her teeth, as beautiful a smile as she had, when she got her teeth knocked out, why would you stay? Like, you don't deserve it. I don't give a fuck whatever pounds you think is on you. And one of her sisters ended up being Brittany Brent's teacher, one of them. But y'all, she was so sweet. She so wanted the picket fence, y'all. She wanted that idea that everybody puts out there. She wanted that. Late bloomer, didn't have her first time until well into her mid-20s, all of that. And I don't think she was equipped for what was out there. Like, real talk, really a person that was too sweet for this world, because I couldn't understand why every man she dated ended up being abusive. The first one was verbally abusive, which was her kid's dad. The next one was physically abusive. And when she met that motherfucker, I met him at the same party, but I left. His ass was older in the motherfucking service or whatever. And she thought it was great that she got that attention. I didn't want his old ass hot water. Like, I wasn't impressed with that. But it just, The last one that she was with beat her and took her away from her family, and she was a part of a huge family. The Whites are a huge family. They all could sing, big, nothing but love, Christian family. And he took her out of town. He knew he needed to take her away from her family. He needed to take her away from her twin sister as well. She had got away from him, y'all. Y'all, I'm not shitting y'all, and I ain't trying to tell y'all no lie. She went out of town. She went and stayed with him. And she finally got away from him, y'all. He had beat her. They broke up and got away. Listen, my mother, a week or two before she passed, said, Nina, I saw our mentor at Kroger's. She told me to tell you hello and ask how you was doing and ask how the kids were doing. And I said, oh, the next thing I know, y'all, this is on everything I love. My hand, the glory in God. The next couple of weeks on the news, she had been killed. He lowered her back there. She went, took her son. He killed her, left, went to the phone booth. Seriously, a fucking phone booth. Called the police, said that he killed her, that she was dead in there, and her son was in there. He killed her. He killed her. He lowered her back just to do that. He wouldn't let her be. He wasn't going to let her live. I promise y'all. And y'all, look. Oh, I could tell y'all some stories. He killed her. He drew her there just to kill her. He strangled her. And our mentors, was a plus size woman, but she didn't have no fight in her though. And I ain't saying that in a bad way, and God rest her soul. I ain't saying that in a bad way, but she had no fight in her. That was never her intention to ever think that she ever needed to fight. Because she had already made up in her mind how she thought things should be. I want the white picket fence. I want the husband this way. I want to be at home cooking this, and I ain't throwing no shade at that. Never in her plan did she ever think that she would have hands put on her. With that being said, I find that a lot of times, and a lot of religions and things of this nature, because I said that they were truly a Christian family. A lot of times, religious women, Christian, Catholic, whatever, not saying all, but there are times where they will stay and put up with more. Nowhere in her plan had she planned, and nobody would, but nowhere in her plan did she have, I need to have some fight. Nowhere in it. And finally, the last motherfucker took her out of here. He was not going to let her live. No sooner than he lowered her back there, he strangled her and left her in there dead with her baby. Honey. But I wonder, and what I was going to say, I wonder, will I know enough to say to somebody in that position? But I knew somebody who was. I said you needed to leave back at man number 2. And even when this one came along, we lost touch. Actually, there was some years in between, like real talk. I hadn't talked to her in a couple of years. And my mother said, Nina, I saw our mentor at Kroger's. And a few weeks later, she was killed. And she or nobody else deserves that. Because the relationship, her husband and I fought 2 weeks ago because he pushed me last week. Wow. And that's what they do. We never listen. Try to stay and keep up with her as much as you can. because that's what they do. That's what he did to her. And she got away. But she went back. She didn't have the strength in her to stay away. And what drew her back, what made her stay was that I believe, and this is just what I believe, y'all. And this is just me telling y'all what's on my heart about this. And I can only, say how I feel. What I believe is what made her stay and forgive was the fact that she was so religious. That she couldn't see past it. She couldn't see past it. But in this little bit of time that I've been telling y'all this story, I've seen demonic a couple of times. But yet she was religious. Then you know that there's demons. But she didn't. Nowhere in her plan was that in there. She never would have thought that would have happened. It was just so sad. I'm into White, honey. May she rest, baby. May she rest. But, it's just, hold on one second. I'm about to get off. 1 second. I was telling them about our mentor.
Don't know. I never heard of it.
You heard me mention our mentor, the one that was strangled.
I don't know.
No, you didn't know. They in there on the bed. Oh, but you heard me mention her. I mean, talk about her being killed. But you didn't meet her? Well, no, she was gone. No. I just, I'll take care. I said, I try to talk to her every day. Please continue to talk. Please continue. Don't give up. Don't give in. Make sure there's some type of way to contact her. I don't give a damn if you got to get one of them damn Obama phones or whatever they're giving and maybe send it to her in the mail, a number that he don't have or he don't know about or something. Find a way, honey. It's a hard road. And but I just, and I know that's a little deep and a little serious or whatever, but that sure enough was the realness of her life. And she damn sure didn't deserve that. On another note, y'all, Black women have the highest rate of domestic violence. And no other man will want them. That's what I was going to say. Thank you for saying that. I was going to mention that. Is it that Black women are dealing with this more because they're afraid they ain't, they done bought into this, ain't no more Black men, ain't no, you know what I mean? Have they bought into that? Is that what the issue is? I'm just wondering if that's the case. Have they bought into that? And like I said, and maybe it's that the women in my family ain't gonna stick and stay for that shit. They just not gonna do it. I can tell you that right now. They are not gonna do it. So what, y'all, it's just, I don't know. I don't understand it and I don't want to be disrespectful of it. Does that make sense? I don't, but I don't want to be disrespectful of it and dismissive of it because I know this is a lot of women's reality. With that being said, I'm going to be fair about it because this, men get abused too by women. They do. And so it just, and it just made me think about her, this did, and, and I just, because I'm not going to die. Listen, and I think I told y'all that Much Love done been hit. Shit, right before I had Brittany and Britt, I told y'all my eyebrow was down on my cheek. Brittany and Britt's dad did that. So I'm not sitting up here saying that I've been hit. Huh? You know, I have been so sad. Hold on. What was my fat snacks? So sad. What happened with fat snacks? Wait a minute, what I miss? You mean when we did the little funny, when I did that with Jahira? Puts his hands on me, better think twice. And that's the way you need to keep it. No, I'm serious about the eye shit. That's the truth. So sad. Hope that wasn't your friend Fat Snacks. You confused with another youth. I did do me and Jahira did a little skit and it was Fat Snack. No, that wasn't her. She was already, by the time I got on YouTube, she was gone. Yes, my eyebrow was on my cheek. That motherfucker shut my eye, y'all. I thought I seen all 12 of the disciplines, the disciples. Mary, Joseph, that motherfucker was big and strong. Not fat, but, muscular and strong. That motherfucker hit me and liked to knock me back to the Ivory Coast, darling. So I don't want it, I want to, raise my hand and say, but listen, it happened, though. I ain't mad at you laughing. I mean, at the time, honey, and it really, I get it. And people say it's just the way you say it. I get it. It's okay. But that was what happened. I don't want to be like, oh, well, I'm just above. No, bitch, I done had hands put on me. And, but I just, that just wasn't going to be me. Some women sure do believe no other will want them, but oh shoot. And I know they do. Not funny, but the way. But that's what I was wondering. If some women think, okay, I'm gonna deal with this because nobody else is gonna want to be with me. Fuck that bitch. Be by your motherfucking self. That ain't why they stay in an abusive relationship.
Ever. Nigga is how he is. You're not gonna be able to.
Give me
if his mama can't change, how the hell you gonna do it?
Now, hubby just said that ain't why. She's staying because she thinks she can change it. That was the case with our mentor. I believe that was the case with her. But I think it is some women that don't want to be alone as well.
I don't have no pity for the nigga to do it or the one that get done too.
I can't, baby.
Don't get abused. Don't let nobody.
How you gonna don't get abused? Don't and a motherfucker. You mean don't stay
be with a motherfucker that's like that? You see the signs before the shit happens. The motherfuckers overburn, over aggressive. Get away from it. That's how you do that.
Okay.
And as far as that men being abused, ain't no motherfucker about to abuse me. Nobody, man, woman, whoever. Give a fuck who it is. Believe like I believe.
Oh, I got another one of them. Cause it's got a whole lady. Well, okay. Well, the cap. Okay. But I know that was that probably was a little Debbie Downer, but I could not talk about that because that man. You want to see it?
You talking about dude, the prank shit?
What? This ain't a prank.
Nigga beat the hell out of his girl for playing a breakup.
That's what somebody just put in the comment, asking me that I see that video.
Joke. He took that shit serious. You can't play with her about it.
Because she said she was leaving him. Fuck out of her. That's about like you telling me, you know what? I ain't going there with your ass. I ain't. You telling me, Nina, don't tell me you don't love me. I can't deal with that.
Say that to me. You gotta be somewhere else and say that.
What the fuck? So it means because if I said I need to be somewhere else instead of saying
just doing it to fuck with me. I know what you was doing because you married me. So evidently you was bullshitting that day.
But you wasn't gonna, but if I was serious, you wasn't gonna be a takeout. So what?
Don't say it to me.
See, if y'all done told y'all it would just be a damn shootout.
It's just like me playing with your feelings or something like
right.
That. You're not gonna take that shit. Many motherfuckers you done talked about hitting in the head with a hammer for
I
nothing.
told them about the bitch who I
It
thought.
wasn't no bitch. You did that because this how you run.
Well, the bitch knew she was being disrespectful.
To the girl. He
Yeah,
said,
well, I know
"Let me
now.
holler at you."
I said that earlier. I said it earlier that I went there. I said it was me. I went there. But the bitch made she was wrong. It looked wrong to me. I mean, I don't give a fuck if I was wrong. Like, fuck her. I don't really care, you know.
Neither, but I'm just saying. I don't like yellow women at all.
Okay, baby, I may have. You know what? I'm
brand. You like the yellow, I don't.
We're not going there.
Dark as I ain't never had no dark. I love dark.
Well, guess what? You married the brown now, and you ain't gonna have me less than until I go in the ground. So, who?
Said what you like.
I can't, y'all. Do y'all hear?
Can I have talking about, you
know?
Tell me what you want so I can go.
I am. I'm getting ready. Let me. Okay, I am. Y'all, let me tell y'all this real quick. Do y'all hear him over here telling y'all? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, he's crazy. He's crazy. Now, y'all, let me tell y'all this real quick.
I ain't crazy.
And y'all pray for my family. If y'all on the Much Love Facebook page, you know my uncle passed away. My mother's oldest brother. I think he was the oldest. Yes. He passed away. He was 88. He went peacefully in his sleep.
You don't know if Uncle Rich was the oldest he got?
I'm thinking it was between him or Dolores. And I just can't remember how Dolores.
Joan was the oldest girl.
No, Joan is 83. Joan is 83. Okay. So he passed away on his own terms. They wanted him to get a pacemaker. The day he was supposed to get it, he had been fighting against it. He said he didn't want it. That's the day he died. He wanted to sleep. Peaceful. He lived a wonderful life and all of that. And they are all pretty much at peace with it. Thank you for your condolences. They are all pretty much at peace with it. Yes. And you know, and Mama on the phone was kind of like, yeah, you know, but still, you know. And then she said some shit that shook me. She said, I guess the Lord's taking us one at a time, meaning this. And I was like, I know she's not going to try this. We ain't doing that because I ain't rap tight. So anyway, yes, Friday was the wake. All right. So y'all, we in the wake. Now they put him away very nicely. They had a little board up showing how many horses that he had trained. I want this for you know, how many horses he had trained for the Derby, this, that, and the third, and just, you know. And so we in there, okay? And we going to the part where you get the food. Over on the side, you know how to have food at the repast. All right. And so it's the clave at the table. Now, part of the clave is there. It's my aunt Benita there, her friend, and me sitting at the table. Mama and the rest of the clave is still in where the body is, okay? I didn't, did all I can do. I didn't sit in there with the body as long as I could, okay? And at a point that comes to a close, you just sitting in there amongst the body can make you really, really sad. Anyway. So, they had the little food stuff up there. They had a nice little spread or whatever. It was getting slim pickings because the wake started at 4. And by the time I got back there, it was probably 7:38 or whatever. All right. So I had a little, vegetables, fruit. I had, whatever. The table next to us, y'all, was these 3 older men. All right. And all 3 of them had Dobbs on it. They had some nice hats on, honey. They had them motherfuckers leaning right. All right. Now we in there having the regular old, somebody didn't pass conversation. Lord, they did a good job. The kids are holding up well, and that whole thing. I get to looking at my Aunt Benita, and I'm looking at her fluttering eyes and carrying on at the table next to us with the older gentlemen. that's over at the table, her and her good friend, you know, they fluttering eyes and shit. And I'm like, well, what is going on, honey? Why is she, what, with batting eyes and curtain on? Wait a minute. Got my mama, my auntie all skinning and grinning and betting and shit. And I'm like, let me slowly look over there. And she's eating her stuff like, but she's whispering like, they wearing them hats over there. Ooh, you don't see men wear them hats no more. Y'all, this how she doing and chewing at the same time. At the repast, y'all. Oh, you just don't see it. And I said, well, honey, she done adjusted and shit. Shit done got adjusted. And, you know, she was looking cute with a little bun. And, you know, she had a good stuff on, but she always have a good stuff on. But, baby, them hats was looking good to her. And I tried to do a glance over there. So I tried to be slick and be like, yeah. And I tried to hit it with that glance real quick. Well, honey, Moses caught me looking over there. And I think he must have thought I had chose him. All right. Now, y'all, he was clearly 959 and a half years old. Baby, the gleam in his eye, because when I turned, he was the one in my peripherals. My eye just still blinking, and I'm like, oh, yeah. And then she finally kicks up her voice, said, yes, I like him hats. I'm like, oh, shit. She's in here choosing right now. We at the repast, and you trying to pick up people at the repast. Like, I can't. Are you really in here batting eyes and curving on? Honey, Mr. Wrinkles at the other table, the one that I happen to lock eyes with, this mofo then shifted and got in his seat a certain kind of way, like, aha, I still gas. You see that, Wilbur? Yeah. Them other ones is all right, but you know, she's young stuff over at the table compared to the rest of them. You know, and I'm like, now, wait a minute, Mr. Wrinkles, because honey, I'm just glancing. Honey, listen, she's at the funerals. And if I know my auntie the way I know my auntie, I know she was in her head like, honey, I know they got some good coin like my brother had coin. So he, you know, they kind of travel in the same circles or whatever, you know. But I'm like, oh no, honey, wait a minute. What are we doing here? Are you picking up dates at the funeral? Oh, I mean, ooh, yes, honey. Then hit the little shoulder shit like, they don't wear hats like that no more. Y'all, she done shook her shimmy like Suge Avery in the juke joint. Bonita. Child, Mr. Wrinkles then adjusted his hat because I'm trying to suddenly, huh?
Get your auntie.
And what I'm going to do with her? Her sons was there. They can't nobody stop her. She was like his baby. They weren't in her. What was I said, are you in here picking up these men? Don't be choosing. She started laughing. Then her friend that comes to all the family function, whatever her name is, she was like, but I don't remember her name, but she was like, girl, when I was 17, honey, I had a sugar.
You 70. Stop it.
She said when she was 17, she had her sugar daddy.
That's a damn.
Now I said, Bonita, now see what didn't happen. Now Mr. Wrinkles think I done glanced at him.
Oh, you was looking at him.
No, I'm trying to figure out what she's blinking and shit for, because she's like, she's doing the little flirt shit. Her and her Judy. The geriatric express is over trying to set it off.
Y'all need to sit down.
So I'm trying to glance over there suddenly. The oldest mofo over there, who had to have been Moses, I glanced and I happened to lock eyes with him, and apparently his glaucoma made it. He was like, he done perked up like, oh yeah, the young one. I was like, good. I said, see, now y'all ain't right. I'm not gonna deal with this hot water. But Nita then flooded, and then the guy got upset, and he was from New Orleans. He said, yeah, what I do is, you know, I don't mind. I pay a lot of money for my hat. And this,
slap the shit out of him.
Honey, That brother, he got up and was like, yeah, ha, 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 ha. And I was like, oh, this nigga gonna dance. He done turned into a rooster.
The other day, the motherfucker rode through here. He gonna ask me because I'm taking.
Would you? I'm trying. Let me finish telling my.
Go ahead.
And so he's standing up talking about this hat, y'all. I'm serious. Now you could tell they had some change or whatever, but I'm trying to get her to pull it back a little bit. They done got up. The one didn't adjusted his pants like he's heavy in the pockets or whatever. Then shook his pocket. I was like, see, y'all gonna see.
You got all of the old nigga keys in your pocket. Ain't nothing else.
I said, Benita, go. You know, well, honey, try to get their number. She said, girl, I just said they look good in them ass. She done broke into a her friend is over there like, and I'm like, hell no. Because Moses is the only one left. The other two left, and he's still sitting there.
Halfway looking at you.
Then Mama and Barbara come.
He probably thought you was white.
Barbara, she goes over to the table and get ready to grab a seat over there. He looks up at her like, you know, with that gum and shit. She's like, I think he thought I was going to sit on his head or something. I said, no, your sister been in here choosing, and now he got two new fillies to look at.
Right.
Mama, about this time, she's looking like he ain't got shit to look at, honey. I don't want the motherfucking husband I got, and I'm taste her next. I wish the motherfucker would look over this bitch.
That's what you're supposed to tell him.
I said, Lord, no. Take the wheel, Jesus. They picking up man at the damn funeral, y'all. The funerals. Honey.
No, we're not.
I said, Lord, let me get up. And I kept wanting the old man to go on and go. Because I said, oh, God, go on, honey. Now, baby, I don't want to have to tell you. Ain't nothing I can do but hot water but put a tea packet in it. I don't know what to tell you and all that hot water.
I'm going to go in there and take my shit off.
Okay. Y'all, listen, I had to share that shit with y'all just to be, he's going to go to the store and I need to. Just to give y'all a little kiki, but yes, honey, at the funerals, they was choosing and picking and things. I said, next we go. Well, I'm gonna take me a shower. Listen, y'all, appreciate y'all listening to me. Let me say this real quick. Today is the last day for this month on the Cincy. I'm just gonna put the link here really quick. All right, for the party or whatever. I'm trying to keep that going, but that's the Cincy party. But with that being said, anybody that wants to support the Much Love channel or whatever, you can always support me through Cash App, the PayPal, or the Cash App is the easiest. And the Cash App is, and that's it. And then the what's the PayPal email? The PayPal email is
They don't give everybody YouTube money no more, do they? Just the main, the one.
Erica, you just came in.
With a million followers or more.
I think so. I love you, Nina, and the family, and we love you back. But
so I got 500,000 subscribers, and I don't get no money from
they will.
It got to be at least 500.
But if y'all, can you please upload? I will try. I think the last one stayed up. I think I did it right, but I'm hoping that it'll stay up here. I have it on public. Audience, listen. Here's the Cincy link. But if you want to support the Much Love channel, as y'all can see, I don't have none of that commercial, none of that on here or whatever. But you can say I will. I got it on public. As far as I know, it's on public. But y'all can support me on the Cash App, $ Much Love from KY, or muchlovescorner@gmail.com on the PayPal, and of course, always Cincy. But shit, I will buy myself some damn Cincy. So whatever, and thanks in advance for those who have, given me super chats in the past, Cash App, whatever. I appreciate it. and all of that. And I appreciate all y'all prayers. I am going to get back on here. And I'm hoping when I get back on here next time, I will actually be on. But I gave y'all the link. Today's the last day. Today's the last day if you want to get the whiff box over on Cincy. If you want to get that, today's the last day to get the one for this month. So with that being said, I'm out. Much love. I will see y'all and talk to y'all in the next one. You know, I miss y'all as well. I miss y'all as well. But y'all just, you know, I appreciate y'all listening to me and taking the time out of your Sunday when I know you could probably be preparing for the up and coming week. Monica child, they put you through so much on that. Look, here's the thing with that. If you say a cuss word, if you say anything like that, you know, you can't have no commercial or whatever. They put you through the ringer. I'm not going through that. I'm not gonna bend to their fucking wheel. I'm not gonna change how I talk. I'm not gonna stop talking about what the fuck I'm talking about. None of that for them. So I just don't do it because I'm not gonna let them dictate to me on how I should say. And I'm not gonna constantly go back and try to change and edit shit to take it out to appease them. Fuck them. If I was being me when the fuck I got on here in the beginning, that's who the fuck I'm gonna be to the end. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not willing to do that. So, you know, and my only other, you know, way is to do it the other way. Yes, absolutely, Erica. That's how I go. And I'm just not going to do that. They will take it off. The people will say, well, you know, I don't want to advertise next to her shit because she cussed or whatever. Fuck out of her. I'm not changing who I am. So that's why I say, you want to support me, you can support me those 3 ways. And even if you don't have to, I'm still going to come on and say what I'm saying. You know what I mean? But you can send it. Do you have here's my PayPal email. Or if you have the Cash App, you can do it's on the Cash App. That's my Cash App name. Strike from. You got your first, like I'm glad somebody's on here that knows what I'm talking about. That's how they play. I'm glad for everybody's channel, you know, that's doing, I'm just not going to change me. It's not a lot of channels that I've seen that have changed themselves. I'm just not going to go and say, oh, I'm going to get my mouth. Fuck them. Fuck them. YouTube ain't my motherfucking pimp. My husband, my daddy are none of that. You know what I mean? I appreciate whatever support I get. I come on whether I get it or not. It's just that I had a lot of people say much love. It don't make sense for you not to get that kind of support, and we support others. But I'm just not willing to stop having fucks to say, you know, and that's just what it is. And I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to play that game with them. I'm not going to try to change it. Like look, I ain't got that kind of time. It's wonderful to hear you, love. Don't change. Be you, Nina. That's why we love you. And I appreciate y'all letting me be me. Unapologetically me. As I said earlier, ladies, remember that. Unapologetically me. Be unapologetically you. How you are is okay. Fuck what the rest of them heard. Like, really free yourself. You want to be free. Be unapologetically you. Whatever the fuck you are, bitch, with a hump, I don't give a fuck what you got. Wear that motherfucker. Fuck that. Fuck that. Release yourself. Fuck what another motherfucker think. You know. But anywho, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for the love. I'm going to get off of here. And I will probably come back on I'm going to go back to doing reviews on the shows. The Little Hookers just came back on, and I am going to talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So I'm going to try to come on and do my next one this Wednesday. I'm so glad that y'all okay with the uncensored me. I do understand those that say that they don't like all the cussing. I respect them on that. I do totally. I totally respect that. But just respect that this is what the fuck I chose to say, you know. But don't think that, you know, some people get it twisted and think because I curse or whatever that I don't have, that I'm not intelligent. I don't have any intelligence. No, bitch, I got that. I've done that. We can do it both from 8 to 80, from the Waffle House to the White House. I can talk to them, you know. But at any rate, I am going to talk about the show. So I do plan on, and the Little Hookers is back on, and I'm all the way here for it. We'll just do it live. And what y'all will have to do is let me get out my view on it, and then we kind of go from there if that's okay with y'all. Yes, the little tater tots. Yes, the tater tot tots. Yes, honey. So I'm out, y'all. Much love. Don't forget, check out Cincy. Support me however you want to. How about that? And, you know, and don't feel compelled if you don't. I'm still going to come on, and I still love y'all to pieces. All right? All right. Much love. Now, let me figure out how to stop. Okay, here we go. Much love, y'all.